In today's episode of our Photoshop, I want to walk you through how you can design this World Cup match result flyer in Photoshop. You will know in this tutorial today what you will know. You will know this online, you will know how I created the background like this, and I will know how I finished all the graphics in the picture and I put it in Photoshop. So without the further ado, let's get over to our project. So this is I've already created. I'm using my board, so I just use this one as our reference. So this particular one is our reference that we want to create it. Everything like this that we want to create it. So I'm using this particular size. I'm using 4x5 inches. So let me uncheck this. So the particular next step is to head over to our rectangle. We want to create our rectangle here. Yeah, we create it like this. You can see it after we created this like this. So just click it something like this. So you just hold your shift. So you can see hold your shift. Let me zoom in very well to see what I'm trying to achieve in this particular one. We already created that one. So the next step is to you can copy this because I'm using Photoshop 2025. That's why I'm using this particular feature. So if you did not get this particular feature, maybe you are using Photoshop 2021. What kind of Photoshop you are using? So the next step is to you can see these properties. You click on these properties, so you can see in this place you can conflict like this. So I'm using 46 pixel for everything for now. I'm using 46 pixel for everything now. So the next step in this one, just you can see all this color. So I already have this color here, this particular color. This is the first one. Yeah. So I will bring the second one. I'll arrange this one, but I will bring this second one in like this, and I will bring this particular. Let me bring the last one, which is I will be putting here like this. So I'll hold my shift. I can hold my shift like this, just make it going like this. So don't worry. Hold my shift again, just put this one like this. So I think this is what I want to achieve. So I think this is our rectangle that we already created. So this is our rectangle that we already created. So the next step is I will just be right click again. I will click mask inside. You can see click mask is inside this. So I'll click. I think let me put everything. Let me highlight everything. So I will just click mask inside here like this. So this is what for now. This is what we want to achieve as well. So the next step is I hold my shift, so you can see it. I'll click OK, and then I think it's okay for me. I think I like it like this. So the next step in this particular one is to head over to our rectangle again. So we want to put rectangle there, this particular one. Just do it like this. So I can change this. I can pick the I can change this to black as usual. So I can copy it. So let me zoom in to see what I'm doing there. I can copy it. Just be patient when you are doing something like this. Just be patient So you can hold your shift again and drag it down a little bit like this. So let me zoom in to see what I'm doing. And see this is what we want to be created. And I think it's okay for me like this. So the next step is to can see this particular one. I can hold my shift to drag it here. Like I hold my shift to drag it here like this. So don't worry. I think I can kind of position it like this. I think it's okay for me like this. I think it's fine. The next step is to click on the effects. You want to put something shadow on the down. I'll drift my interface like this. So see what I'm doing here. You can see all the settings. The blend mode is normal and the opacity 47. The angle is 90. So the distance already say all settings like this. You can use it. I think I'll click OK. I think that is fine for me. So I think let me reset our interface very well. See what I'm doing there. So in the next step, we go head over to our rectangle again. Yeah, we want to achieve this. Yeah, I want to achieve this particular one. I will just draw my. Don't worry, I can click on the view. I can use this color. And you can see it. I can use this particular color. I can click the outside here like this, which is very fine for me. The next step is I'll copy it again. Just want to copy something. I think it's okay. So I hold my shift and bring this particular one down. So I can bring this up a little bit. I think it's okay. You can see this one doing, I think it's okay like this. So I think it's okay. So there's nothing. So I align it. It's very important to align it very well. Very important to align it. I think it's done. So the next step is to create this one. Like this. I will head over to my rectangle again. I can draw it like this. So I can change this one to white. I can change this to white. I think it's cool for me. So I will first of all make it align, should be in the middle. That's what I want to achieve there. I think I like it like this. The next step in this one, let me zoom in to see what I'm trying to achieve there. You can see it, curve it like this. After I curve it, you curve it, it should be close like this. So we can align it again. It's very good. So I think it's okay. So we can duplicate this particular one. We just resize it. First of all, let's change this one. I'll click on my properties. I want to change this to black. So you see what I'm trying to achieve there. I think it's okay. So, let's resize this one. I think it's very good for me. The next step is to bring our logo, the World Cup and everything. We just bring this is our logo that I already prepared. So I can put it here like this. So I'll align it very well. Let me align it very well. I think it's okay. And so I want to repeat this. I see this particular one. This guy, I just want to repeat this. So head over to a rectangle again. I will just draw. I can hold my shift. I can bring it up a little bit. So let me zoom in to see what I'm doing. I'll just curve it. Yeah. So I can bring it down. See what I'm doing. So most importantly is to align it very well. I think it's okay for me like this. So the next step in this particular one is to bring this feet. Yeah, I'll put it here. You can see it, which is really good for me. I think we've done that part. So the next step is to write these two. Yeah, I'll head over to our text again. I think I'll drop this particular font for you, so you can go and check it. So go and use it as well. Yeah, this is the World Cup font. So I think I can put it here. I'll click OK. This is actually something again. To click on this white. So I want to give him some shadow. You can see it. So you can follow the settings. It's the same setting that we used for the first one that we've done. So I'll click OK. This logo. So I'll just head over to my rectangle. Yeah, I'll click my rectangle here like this. So I'll head over to my properties again. So in this particular one, I will check you can see this guy, I will check it. So just one I did not want to. Let me show you what I want to achieve there. 40 first. Let me use 40 first. There we go. I think it's okay. I'll click on this one again. I will use 40 as usual. I think that is cool. I think we have done that part. Let me zoom out again. Rectangle. I can bring my rectangle that I want to do. I will just do it like this. Don't worry. Yeah, like this. Before we do that, let me give this color. This particular color. Yeah, that is what I want to achieve there. I think I can hold my shift. Yeah, I think I like it like this. So I can duplicate it. It's no matter, maybe it's what aligned. So I can change this particular color. I'll head over to my properties. You want to keep mask everything, this all the rectangle that we created. You will click again, just keep mask it inside. You can see it. So I think it's too much here. I think I'll just make this one. So you can see we already created the Netherlands logo. So I think it's, so I'll click on this one. I'll just give him the stroke. You can see it. Or let's use 3. I think 3 is okay. I'll click OK. I think we already created the Netherlands logo. I'll click on the two like this. So I'll press Ctrl G to group it. I can duplicate it. Click and pressing my Ctrl G to duplicate. So I can click on the Ctrl T to do Ctrl T to transform it. I'll just bring it here like this. So I just want to prepare this Japan logo. I'll head over to, we want to click our ellipse tool, which is the side. I'll click on the fill, so I can pick the color around this here like this, which is fine. I think that is good for us. So I'll click here like this. I think I'll click here like this. I think I've done that part. I will just bring here. You can see it's very simple. So the next step, so our next step in this one, this particular background. Let me show you how you can do that. So the next step in this particular one, just bring this one, put it here like this. You can expand it like this. So don't worry. You can expand it like this. So after I expand it, you check this color. So I'll pick the color around this particular guy. I want to pick the color around this. I'll pick this particular color. I'll pick it like this. So the next step is to hold my shift and control. I'll just do it like this. You can see it. I think you have done that part. So we bring this one again. We expand it again as usual as well. So we just, don't worry. The next step is, so I'll hold my shift again and control to do it like this. You can see it's very simple. Very simple to do. So I'll do this one as well. I see, very simple to achieve. You can see, very simple to achieve. Yeah, I think it's good for me. The next step is to do this step as well. Just follow me how I do this as well. So I'll just put it here. I'll hold my shift and control again. I'll just do it like this. I think it is okay. So you can see it. You already created this all this time something. So I'll check this one. So I'll do this as well for this. Let me duplicate it because I'll still use this one. So I think I'll make it this one bold. I'll make it bold like this. So I'll hold my shift and control again to do it like this. So I'll just make it closer. Yeah, I think I like it like this. So you can see that one. Next step is to create this one. I'll duplicate again. For all these things, we will still use it. So I'll double click here. I'll pick color around this. I'll click OK. So I'll just, you can see it. I'll do something here. I'll make it, you can see it. You see what I want to achieve there. I'll hold my shift and control again. So just set it. Very simple, something that I want to do here. So you do this as this one as well. So one thing I'll just do here is I'll hold my shift to make it, don't worry, do like this. I'll hold my shift and control again to make it closer like this. So very easy peasy. Very easy steps. Follow. The next step in this particular one is to double click this one again. So I'll pick color around this. So you can see it. I'll pick color around that. So I'll just do it like this. I'll make it bold as well. I'll put it here. So one thing I will just do is I'll hold my shift to make it align like this. So I'll hold my shift and control again to set it like this. I'll drag this one up like this. I'll just make it sure that it's doing something like this. I think you can see this is how I created this one particular one. So the next step in this particular one is to create this one like this. I'll just head over to our rectangle. So I'll click on this guy. I'll pick on the color, my black color, the black color that I want to use. I'll draw my rectangle like this. So you can see it. I'll draw my rectangle. Position is like this. I think that is fine for us. I think you're ready. So I'll make it curve like this. So let me click on this scoreboard. I'll put it at the top. So I can bring this image, this particular image. So I'll put it here like this. I can bring it at the top of the rectangle. I can bring this up. So I can right click again to mask it inside. So I'll arrange it very well. So one thing in this particular one is to create a new layer. I'll click mask it inside like this. I'll head over to my gradient tools. So I'll click on this one. So I'll just, you can see it. I'll just set it as well. So you can see it. Let me zoom it. Let me zoom, you see what I'm doing. Very easy. But I'll show you the font that I use, which is really good for me. I'll set it here like this. So the last one must not be list. Which one? I'll just bring my work up, the logo again. I can bring it down like this, so I can put it here. So this is how I achieve the World Cup match result poster flyer in Photoshop. So if you are gaining a lot and you are new to this channel and you are gaining a lot from this particular tutorial today, like the video, subscribe for more Photoshop tutorial, turn on the notification bell and share with your fellow friends. Thank you very much. Thank you everybody. See you in my next episode. Bye for now.